Hi everyone, I'm Timaeus and today we're back with another quest guide, this time for Death to the Dorgeshuun. So if you don't recall, the Dorgeshuun is an ancient goblin tribe currently living underneath the Lumbridge Castle. The objective of this quest is to stop Sigmund from destroying said Dorgeshuun tribe, because he has a grudge against monsters in general, particularly right now against goblins. For requirements, you need an agility level of at least 23, thieving level of at least 23 as well, and I've completed the Lost Tribe quest, which is the prequel to this quest. For items, you will need one pickaxe of any kind that you can use, one light source, and one tinderbox, such as a torch. Because we'll basically be re-entering the cave under the Lumbridge Castle. And also, you need 2 full sets of H.A.M robes. H.A.M as in humans against monsters. That's the acronym. There are 7 pieces in total, quite ridiculously. You have the hood, shirts, robe, gloves, boots, a logo, which is like a necktie or something, and then the cloak. So 7 pieces and 2 sets, so 14 items in total. So there's 3 ways to do this. Option number 1 is to go into the H.A.M hideout. So if you don't know where that is inside Lumbridge. Inside Lumbridge, just northwest of the castle, is this ruins area. Ruins area. There's a castle, and inside here you have to pick lock it open, which may take you a few tries depending on your thieving level. And there's a nice H.A.M icon right there. Climb down. You can kill these guards for the various pieces. The drop rates can vary from like 1 in 44 to 1 in 110. Yeah, so it definitely might take you some time. And you probably likely have to get you probably receive multiple drops of the same items as you do this. So it may take you like an hour, I guess. Alternatively, you can also pickpocket these H.A.M members for these items. The drop rate is flat. It's 1 in 100 for any piece here. So I guess it's more stable that way. It depends how you see it, I guess. Yeah. So those are the 2 ways you can farm them. The way I recommend doing this, if you can, is basically just go to the GE. So I got both of these from the GE for about 25,000 coins in total for 2 sets in total. So yeah, that's probably the most convenient way, if you can, of doing this. Otherwise, you probably spend a few hours just trying to farm them. Okay, so for optional stuff, I recommend being at least combo level 30, because you will have to fight Sigmund in this quest. He's not too difficult or high level, but definitely higher combo level makes your life easier. And I recommend also not bringing along any pets at all, because during this quest, you will have to show Zanik, who is one of the Dorgeshuun goblin around Lumbridge. And she behaves similar to a pet, so the mechanics can get kind of buggy. So if you have both a pet and Zanik following you, things may go wrong. So just best not to just be in that situation. So just leave your pet in your bank. And also, speaking of combat, you can. I recommend bringing whatever is your preferred melee or magic gear. Magic if you're safe spotting. So during the fight with Sigmund, he uses a protection prayer. So one of these 3 depending on whatever you are using, or Zanik. Zanik is there to help you. So what you can do is basically, has Zanik fights Sigmund using range, you can just you can safe spot him using magic. So because Zanik will basically force him to use protect against missiles, which means he is vulnerable to both magic and melee. Yeah. You can't really use range, so I don't really recommend using that for this quest. And some food, depending on your summer level, depending on your skills, like 4 summer pies, whatever have you. And a way to fast travel to Lumber's castle twice, such as using the Lumber's teleport tablet. Alright, so to start this quest, make sure you have everything. If you do it the way I'm doing this, and with similar stats, you only need 1 inventory, but I'll let you know when to like pull out your combat gear near the end, if you want to I guess fortify yourself. Anyway, so once you have everything, make your way to Lumber's castle. You can use the Lumber's teleport tablet, push you right into the courtyard. Pretty as close as you can possibly I guess wish to be. And then once you're here, we're going to head back into the basement in the kitchen, and then pretty much re-enter this cave. Make sure your light source is lit, so you don't enter into this blindfolded. And then similarly as we did in the prequel quest, The Lost Tribe, we're going to follow Khazgar to avoid all this nonsense and get straight to the point, which is this city area. Here we can talk to Miss Tack to start the quest. It is good to see you again. The Dorgeshuun Council would like to ask you a favor if you are interested. What is this favor? Surface dwellers, so basically us and other people like King Roald, whatever, have been visiting the mines for some time now, but no Dorgeshuun has yet visited the surface, so it's a one-way street so far. We are curious about the surface, and we are also worried about the dangers. We know that Lumbridge is friendly, but we do not know about anyone else outside Lumbridge. And also there is the H.A.M, Human Against Monsters organization, who Sigmund is I guess leading, who are plotting against us to wipe us out. We are planning to send a spy to the surface, and would like you to act as his such her guide. Yes. Thank you. In order to get into the H.A.M base undetected, you will need to have their disguise, these 7 pieces of clothing. You should get 2 sets, 1 for yourself and 1 for the spy. Okay, interesting. Alright, so that's basically it. And you can ask him to show your way back to the cellar. So make your way back to the lumber cellar. And I'm going to enter here, and we're going to give Zanik. So Zanik is the spy in question. You must be the famous Timaeus. Yes. Pleased to meet you. I'm Zanik of the Dorgeshuun. I can't wait to see the surface, but first you need to get us both 2 full sets of H.A.M clothing, so we have the disguise ready. So yes, I have both sets. Give her 1. There you go, and then you basically keep the other one for yourself later on. So she behaves very similarly to her pets. So the best. So if you have pets like a cat out, just put it away. Otherwise, you might lose your cat due to a glitch during this quest. So just make sure you're aware of that. And if you teleport somewhere like a barrack or whatever have you, she will return to this basement area, so you have to basically go back and talk to her to kind of have her follow you again. Alright, so Zanik wants to see the surface, so we have to climb up to the surface first of all, and then talk to a couple of people in Lumbridge and so forth. So the order in which you do this doesn't matter. You can talk to, you can do this in any order you want. I'm doing this in this order for convenience. That's all it is. So I'll talk to the cook first. What is this? A cave goblin? I'm Zanik of the Dorgeshuun, and pleased to meet you. Zanik is the first cave goblin to visit the surface. I'm giving her a tour of Lumbridge. Well, pleased to meet you. In fact, it's a good thing I met you. It's the Duke's birthday party again. I should be making him a lovely big birthday cake. I need eggs, flour, milk. I don't know what those are. Are they exotic surface foods? Well, not exactly exotic, but definitely food and the basis of a cake. If they're the basic ingredients, why don't you have them already? Good question. I don't think Zanik has time to help you. It was worth a try anyway. Huh. How is adventuring, my friend? I keep getting stronger and mightier. Grrr. Glad to hear it. So that's one down. Alright, next I will talk to the Duke on the second floor. Take her to the Duke. Let's see here, open the door and then talk to the Duke. Greetings. It's good to see a visitor from the Dorgeshuun. I am Duke Horatio. I'm Zanik of Dorgeshuun. Hetman Urtag said his greetings. Tell Urtag that I wish to speak to him again. I think that our cities could profit from trading with one another, but there can be little trade if he does not allow visitors to enter into the city. I know, but the ruling council is so slow to make decisions. It's up to old fogays who are set in their ways. Now then, child, there is room for caution and experience in politics. Maybe when I return, I can convince them to open the gates to the city. I would like to get into the city as well. Someday I will show you the city, but I don't think the council will agree to open the doors anytime soon. How sad. Alright, so let's head into the courtyard, and Zanik will experience sunlight for the first time. Whoa, so this is a surface. What is that thing? The giant light. That is the sun. It's so bright I can't look at it. But it's amazing to think that there's nothing above me. Just the sun and the air and empty space forever. For generations my people have lived with rock over their heads, but now I can see the sky. Alright, and now we're going to talk to Hans, who is wandering around very fast around the courtyard of Lumbridge. So like his radius is like around here. Hello, what are you doing here? I'm giving Zanik a tour of Lumbridge. Pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you as well. I know not everyone in Lumbridge was pleased with the peace treaty, but I'm delighted to meet new underground neighbors. And it doesn't really matter what you say after that. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Nothing. Anyway, so that's that. And then we're going to talk to Bob in his shop, his axe shop. Just a bit southeast outside the castle. Bob, oops, no. Talk to. There we go. Get out of my shop. What? We don't serve the likes of that thing. I don't need anything you've got to sell anyway. Let's go, Zanik. And don't come back, you filthy goblin. Alright, so now let's head to the church and talk to the Father Eric. What's a church and what is a holy Saradomin? Surely you've heard of the god Saradomin. He who creates the forces of goodness and purity in the world. I cannot believe your ignorance, you foul beast. Oh, a god. Not just a god. Saradomin is the god with more followers than any other ones on Instagram. At least in this part of the world. Which god do you cave goblins worship? We don't worship any gods because they force us to fight each other. Thousands of years ago, the gods made our ancestors fight in horrible wars. It was only after we escaped from them that we were able to build a civilization in peace. And bye. May Saradomin bless you in your pursuits. I can manage without Saradomin, but thanks anyway. And now also talk to the prayer tutor. I am Dorgeshuun. I'm Zanik. Pleased to meet you. Greetings, Zanik. Dedication is what you need. Why? Because training your prayer takes a long time. I don't want to train prayer. I can manage without asking gods for favors. Suit yourself. How about you? No, thank you. Very well. May Saradomin be with you. Okay, so next we're going to talk to any man or woman. Make sure Zanik is engaged in a conversation. If not, just try again. Eek, what is this? Like this. I'm Zanik of the Dorgeshuun. A cave goblin. Well, there goes the neighborhood. What do you mean? It's all very well. The Duke's signing a peace treaty with these creatures. Maybe that'll stop them from attacking us. But for them to come wandering around the surface and mixing with decent people, I don't know, man. What is the world coming to? We were never going to attack you. You nearly attacked us. Oh, and they say they're civilized. But they're just goblins. You still can't trust them. The only reason they're not a threat is that they're so stupid. Stop talking about me like that. Alright. Now talk to the Lumber's Guide. Greetings, adventurer. I am Phileas, the Lumber's Guide. I'm Zanik of Dorgeshuun. Nice to meet you. I'm here to give information and directions to new players. Do you require any help? No, thank you. How about you, Timaeus? Nah. I'm good, and that's that. And to now examine a goblin. Any one of these goblins, examine it. We're trying to get her to. I guess walk very close to a goblin with her nearby, and then basically she'll engage in a conversation. Are those goblins? Yes. Hello, goblin? Who are you? I'm Zanik of Dorgeshuun. Dorgeshuun? Yes, the Dorgeshuun tribe. We live underground. We've been cut off of other goblins for generations, but now we're back in action. What? We're like your distant cousins. We want to learn about your culture. Culture? Your arts, your philosophy, your way of life. Now that the god wars are over, you must have been able to build a vast and peaceful civilization. Peace is for weak. We goblins, we strong. Smash, smash. Why is peace for weak? Big High War God says so. He makes us strong. Big High War. Oh, I see. Another god worshipper. Let's go, Timaeus. And that's one down. And now head to the general store and just talk to any shopkeeper or assistant. Can I help you at all? It's a surface shop full of exotic goods. What are you selling? Yes, exotic surface goods. Here, have a look at our wares. Whoa, the bucket and the hammer. What are they made of? Wood? It grows on trees. Amazing! So, do you want to buy anything? A wood bucket and a wood hammer. And a newcomer map. I brought some surface money. There you go. Thank you. How about you? No, thank you. And once you have talked to all of them and showed it around, talk to her and ask her. This wood is an odd material. It's heavier than bone but doesn't seem to be as brittle. It wouldn't be good for making crossbows out of. So ask her, have you seen enough of lumbers yet? I think I've seen enough of lumbers now. If you like, I'll tell you about the mark on my forehead. So this thing right there. Yes, please. It was about the same time the passage to the surface opened up. I was visiting Juna, the story snake. She likes to hear my adventures, and sometimes she lets me drink the tears of Gothix. Sounds kind of gross, actually. And when they opened up the giant frog's stomach, they found all the missing silver and Mistax brooch. Your stories have entertained me. I will let you into the cave for a short time. I collected the tears like I had before. This is I guess a mini game-ish thing. I hope I get raging XP. Oh shoot, no. What's happening? It is not normal for the tears to have that effect. I know, so what happened? It is a sign. The power for the tears have marked you for a special purpose. Like Harry Potter. I cannot tell you more. That mark will soon fade, but someday it will glow again. And on that day you shall return to me so that I can tell you more about your destiny. Whoa. Ever since then I've wondered about that sign. But perhaps you can help me find out, Timaeus. I've seen enough of Lumbridge now. Let's get to the H.A.M lair and see if they're up to something. Alright, so now equip your full set of H.A.M, which is all 7 items. And now we will enter the H.A.M hideout. So if you're not familiar, it is just northwest of the castle. There is a H.A.M hideout. And there's a castle, there's a H.A.M hideout. And just pick lock at the trapdoor. It may take you a few tries depending on your thieving level. And then once you're inside, enter. And now head into the main area. Hopefully she follows you, come on. There we go. And she will make a comment. Listen to what the speaker is saying to Timaeus. And they're all lapping up about it. No one challenges him or even asks him questions. They're just sitting there while he fills their minds with hatred. So clearly he doesn't like goblins. So now talk to any guard. Talk to any guard. Hello, brother. You fit in much better now that you're correctly attired. Before you stuck out like a sore thumb. Keep your eyes peeled, though. I've heard there are thieves among us. So ask him everything. What are you people doing here? I'm totally in awe of Johannes. He really knows what is what. I know he keeps on going about monsters, and it's clear that there are too many of them. So hey, I agree with whatever Johannes says. Who are you and what do you do here? I'm a strong believer in the non-monsters policy. We should really get rid of all of them, and if that means I have to live in a cave like a monster, so be it. What do you think you're going to achieve? We want a world without monsters, to live in safety and without fear of being attacked by these ferocious beasts. But there aren't that many ferocious beasts in the towns and cities. That's not enough. We want to get rid of all of them forever, everywhere. We want to enjoy the surrounding lands and not worry about our children playing in caves and so forth. Where did you of all people come from? Most of us come from small towns that have been attacked by monsters, so there's a clear motive for the hatred. We all got fed up with it and so decided to join this movement. We're hoping to return to the towns and cities when we've cleaned up the areas that these monsters live in. So clearly they have a deep despise for monsters. So now head into this southeast area, this jail area, and we're going to talk to Johannes Bus Olsbrecht, I guess, German. Welcome, brother, to our organization. Ours is a fight for humanity and in all shapes and forms, and to get rid of mankind, of the monsters that exist in our world. So ask him, are you planning to do anything about the cave goblins, I.E., the Dorgeshuun? You should know, brother, we don't let ordinary members in on all our plans, but rest assured, these foul creatures will be dealt with very soon. That's good. Alright, so once you have done all that, walk around this south area with the Zanik nearby, and she will spot out to you a trapdoor. Huh, there's a hidden trapdoor by the dirt. You cave goblins must have better eyesight than humans. I would have never noticed it without you. So make sure she's close by to you as you wander around the south kind of area in the main room. Then similarly pickpocket the door and then enter inside. Alright, so this is this can be quite annoying, but just be patient with it. But we have to get rid of all these guards without being spotted, or I guess caught is more appropriate, and make our way to this meeting area. So yeah. Alright, so the first guy, hey, ordinary members aren't allowed here. What are you doing here, man? Go back upstairs and I'll say nothing about it. But if any other guards see you, you're in big trouble. Get him to face away from me so I can kill him. Alright, so run past this guy so he looks the other direction, and then Zanik will basically assassinate him. We can get through this if we work together, but I can't get too close to the guards or they'll see I'm not human. Because I guess there's more light here. You got to get to them to turn their backs to me so I can shoot them from behind using my crossbow. Alright, so enter this crack and then picklock this door. It may take you a few tries, similar to the trapdoors we unlocked earlier. Alright, so once you've done that, similarly, move one tile north and then talk to the guard so he turns his back. Hey, what are you doing, dead? Thanks. Is the coast clear to get past? No, nope, there's a guard patrolling the corridor. So, I'll take care of him, just let me know when. So, whoops. So, when this guard turns his back the other direction, just say now. And then, she will fire the crossbow. No! Boom! Alright, we got him. So now head your way to the east side. Be careful not to run past this corridor or he will basically catch you. Stay here. And so now that once you're here, make sure Zanik is near you, and do not tell her to like wait. Make sure she's able to like move around, and then just head east and then south. So lure this guy down here, and Zanik will take care of him. Boom. And there he goes. Another one down. So now move a bit further. You can basically go up this corridor or basically this corridor, doesn't really matter. Once you're near at the end, do not cross this, otherwise you'll be caught. Talk to Zanik and tell her to wait. So wait here. Alright, so now go down south, head to the other side, and we're basically going to distract the guard. Let's see if I'm going to distract the guard. So one more tile, lure him over here. Hey you, what are you doing? Dead. That's the last of them. Now to listen to what's going on inside the meeting room, and then just listen at the door. I can't hear anything. Sheesh, I can hear them. They're saying something about, they're planning something about a machine. Oh no. What are they saying? We've got to do something, Tomas. They're going to... Hey, spy! And we're basically caught. Got you, spy. Ow, my head. Zanik? Where is Zanik? Alright, so now that you're in jail, talk to Jimmy, the Chisel. Hello, mate. Did you see what happened to my friend? There was a lot of commotion when they dragged you here. There was someone else. She was struggling like anything. They say they take her outside. Don't know what happened to her then. Oh no, I gotta find her. So now pick lock the door so we can escape. And then once you've done that, anyway, exit the hideout. Zanik? Zanik, where are you? And that's not good. So inspect Zanik's body. Zanik, are you okay? Zanik! Zanik is not breathing. Oh, that's not good. But you notice the mark on her forehead is glowing brightly. Juna told Zanik that when the mark glue again, she should go to see her. Perhaps I could take her body and Junior can help us. Picks up her body, and she is just one head. Anyway, all right. So now return to the cave in the basement of Lumber's castle. Make sure your light source is lit. I'm using a torch. Then enter inside. And now head to the cross section where Khazgar is and head south. So we're going all the way south here. Into this other new area, and once you're at the end of it, there is like a hole here or something. I'm sorry, it was like super dark. So use the pickaxe on this hole in the south end, and basically we're going to unlock a new area, a new passage, and then enter inside the hole. Oh, sorry again, it was super dark. And then just head all the way south. Head myself to the I guess the lake, all the way south, and then across this stepping stone, and then so if you fall into the river, your light source gets extinguished. So just use the tinder box and relight it, and then basically head away south, continuing southwards. There's a cave near this south end. There it is, tunnel rather. Enter the tunnel, and then we are pretty much inside Juna's domain. So just head down this path. And then talk to Juna. Tell me a story. Zanik is dead. That cannot be. She had not returned to me to learn of her destiny. The mark that the tears gave her had not begun to glow again. Well, it's glowing now. Look. You lay her body on the floor. This is indeed strange. I must commune with the mighty Gothics and the forces of destiny. And the snake meditates for a few moments. Zanik's death was premature. The gods will allow it to be reversed. You can't just bring her back to life. The tears of Gothics have powers beyond the understanding of mortals. They can restore her to life with the gods' permission. You must collect some of the tears using Zanik's tear bowl. Although I would normally not deem you worthy to collect the tears, I will let you into the cave for this special purpose. Are you ready? No. To actually do this, I guess, mini game, Tears of Gothix, you need to unequip both your arms so your hands are free, and then you can use a bowl. So now we're ready. 20 tears should be sufficient. Collect 20 blue tears, but remember the green tears will decrease the amount of blue. And there's a bowl. So just go to this, I guess, surface side thing, and then just basically collect from it. Oops, yeah. And there we go, 20 blue tears. Lift the tail up. I have the tears, then I will call upon their power. Whoa! Oh? Get off me, you monsters. What is going on? Don't kill me, Tobias, help me. Oh, so they killed me, didn't they, Tobias? Yes. Then why am I still here? Juno brought you back from the dead. Listen to me, Zanik. You are marked for a special purpose, and you have been granted new life so that that purpose can be fulfilled. Your destiny is to lead all goblins into a new age. But what does that mean? Someday you will understand, but today you must hurry to foil the plot that even now threatens your home. The plot? Tobias, I've got to tell you what happened. I can't hear anything, man. Shh, I can hear them. Good news, brothers. Our tunnel from the watermill cellar has reached the cave goblin tunnels, and the last shipment of machinery is on its way from Keldogrim. Do we have to deal with the dwarves? They may not be exactly monsters, but they're not exactly human either. If it wasn't for the king's tolerance of monsters, we humans would have a better industry than the dwarves. Well said, brother. I'll need to take some low-level members to help unload the machinery at the Lumbridge watermill. By all means. It's about time that we made ourselves known. Soon the mighty river Lum will wash away those evil goblins forever. Saradomin will surely bless us for destroying those abominations. Death to the Dorgeshuun. So I guess they're planning to drown out the goblins. Alright, well, so much for that, huh? Alright, so now is the time to basically confront them. So you can teleport back to Lumbridge. Be careful though, because when you teleport, Zanik returns to the basement. To make sure you don't leave her hanging, both literally and metaphorically. So I'm going back here and then talk to her again. Alright, let's get to the watermill. Alright, let's go. Have her follow you again. Alright, so now is the time to prepare the fights. You can pull out your combat gear, stuff like that, food, etc. And once you're ready, head your way to the watermill, which is north, right here, of Lumbridge. And once you're here, enter into this, I guess, lower area, south area. Make sure you have equipped your H.A.M clothing so you have access, and then search these empty crates with your hands empty, so no weapons or shield. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? I don't know. What are you thinking? I could hide in one of these crates, then you could carry me downstairs as if you were carrying some of the machinery like these guys are doing. Good idea. and just head down this trapdoor, and then over there is where we have to confront Sigmund. Alright, so before we actually fight Sigmund and his henchmen, Sigmund is level 50, his henchman is like level 20 something. There's a couple of things to kind of take note of. Sigmund will use a protection prayer against whatever he's being attacked currently. So he uses like protect from melee, missiles, or magic. Zanik will use range, which means if Zanik attacks him, your two options are either to use magic or melee. I recommend using magic because you can safe spot him using these crates. As you can see right there, you can safe spot all of his henchmen and him using just this crate right there. And yeah, if when you fight Sigmund that your magic attack just splashes, you can try to flinch him using these crates. Sometimes it kind of like bugs out on you. Anyway, so once you're ready, enter inside. Oops, actually, let me just switch over to my actual magic here. And now we can enter inside. Excuse me. Alright, so now enter inside. And then just set up a safe spot. It might take you some time, but just kind of bear with it. I recommend killing his henchman first, and then just killing him. So I'll come back to you guys once his henchmen are dead. Alright, and there it goes. Oops, shoot. So Zanik can help me out here. There we go. Zanik will now force him into protect from missiles, which means I should be able to kill him with protect from magic. Sometimes it kind of bugs out like this. Like you see, I'm not actually doing any magical damage. So what you can do in this case is basically flinch him. So like this, go over here and basically just attack him, run back. Try again. Try to flinch him like this, and basically that's one way of doing this. I think what happens is that if you attack him with magic first, that kind of like bugs him out. But if Zanik attacks him with range and then you attack him with magic, then you can basically attack with magic and be okay. But this is definitely a weird kind of like bug that it kind of splashes like this. Curse you, Timaeus, and your goblin friend. You win this time, but we will meet again. What happened? He vanished. He must have had a ring of life. You see, it looks like he got away with us this time, Zanik. The opportunity is we stopped him. So now let's finish up the job here and basically smash the machine he was using, and then get back to the Dorgeshuun. Yeah, sometimes like it kind of bugs out on you if you attack them with magic first instead of like having Zanik attack him with range first. Anyway, once you're done, just smash the drill. Now let's get back to the Dorgeshuun to tell them what has happened. We can go south along the tunnel Sigmund has dug. So we have another way to enter the Dorgeshuun mines aside from the cellar. If you try to go back to the Dorgeshuun mine via the cellar instead of this path, that will not trigger the cutscene, so make sure you're aware of that. And just see here, unblock this tunnel, and that will basically be the end of this quest. I'll show you the way to the city. Wait until we tell Mistak what has happened. Welcome back, Zanik. What have you to report? The city is safe. The H.A.M organization was plotting against us, but we stopped them. You stopped them this time, but the service still poses a threat. The council has been debating how much contact we should have to begin with, and wants you to make a recommendation. The service is a strange and wonderful place. We should embrace it, not shut ourselves away from it. And not all surface dwellers are bad. Without Timaeus, the city would have been destroyed for sure. Timaeus, we are in your debt forever. The council has voted that its next recommendation was positive. Humans from Lumbus should be allowed into the city. You may now enter the Dorgeshuun Khan. This is brilliant. I'm sure you won't regret this. Thank you for taking me on the adventure. Timaeus, I'll show you how to use the bow and crossbow like I promised I would. And he shows you how to use the bow and crossbow special attack. Come find me in the city if you ever want to chat. I'm going to go and think about what Juna said about my destiny. I don't know what it will involve, but I have a feeling we will adventure together once more. Quest completed. Also has 1 quest point, access to the Dorgeshuun Khan city, and also some thieving and range XP. Alright, so the Dorgeshuun Khan city is just south of the mine area that we have been visiting. So inside here, you will find the Dorgeshuun Khan, this magnificent underground city. You can see there's a lot of stuff to do, a huge amount of stuff. You have an upper level, you have a lower level, you have like more caves, stuff like that, agility course. So a giant new area full of new wonders and possibilities. However, there is still the threat of the H.A.M organization striking again because Sigmund has escaped us. Sigmund is still alive out there somewhere, plotting and scheming, but for now we have kept these Dorgeshuun Khan citizens safe from his monstrous plans.